Okay, hi guys. This is a brand new DCast where we're gonna really do this really quickly because we're having technical difficulties and we might blow up. Yes, bonjour, hello guys, and welcome to another DCast. We're not doing any fancy intros this time because, like I just said, this thing is kind of fucked up. So we've now got Andrew and Emma on the same phone.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So, are we okay?
I think so. I think.
We're about as alright as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay, so we are watching Belle's Magical World. Are we calling it Beauty and the Beast, Belle's Magical World, or are we just calling it Belle's Magical World?
Belle's Magical World.
Oh.
Okay, great. That'll be brilliant for the Battle Royale later. Thank you very much, Emma.
All right. This doesn't deserve to win anything.
Oh.
And this is coming from Emma.
Yeah.
Clear.
Right,
Wow.
so this film came out in
Fun
1998 on Disney Plus. It is 1 hour and 12 minutes long, but if you've got it on DVD, it is over an hour and a half minutes long. So I'm so glad that we watched the Disney Plus version.
Yes. Yeah. Apparently, that's because there's a missing story.
There is.
There is, and it's called Mrs. Potts' Party, where apparently she gets depressed.
Is she decaf, is she?
Yeah. And Luminaire and Cogsworth are mucking around in the kitchen, and they're competing or something. And in the end, they have to team up to make her a lovely cake, and that gets her out of her depression. It's something like that.
There you go, guys. You don't even need to watch it now. Andrew's just giving you a brilliant version of it. So.
There you go. Job
Do
done.
they eat, though?
Do they? Well,
Do they eat?
that is an interesting concept.
Do they eat?
Do they eat?
They do.
Well, we know they.
We all yeet.
We know they eat. Definitely, I've seen a lot of eating going on.
A lot of eating.
They must eat because of the last film, the Christmas film. They were eating.
Do they?
I thought they were. They put on Christmas, didn't they?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
that's for Belle and
about-
Beast.
So they put on. What they only catered for two?
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew, they had an entire song in the first one to feed one person.
Rubbish, honestly.
They
Far too
got
much
all the
effort.
finest.
Hang on, though. Hang on. It says, if you don't believe them, ask the dishes, which means that the dishes eat them. So your dishes is eating the food before you were eating it.
Oh yeah, good point.
That's
Because
kind of grim.
their mouths are on the underside of the food.
Oh, that is grim.
They lick your food before you eat it.
Yeah.
They could actually eat
I'm not
you.
into that.
Careful.
Well, that cupboard ate someone, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hang on as well. You're drinking out of the vessel of
Of a
Chip
person.
as well, and
A boy.
and like and it is Mrs. Potts' body fluids that are coming out of her spout as well.
Yeah.
I wish not
Yeah.
to know about bodily fluids coming out of
Think-
spouts, Adam.
You know, it's. I think we best stay clear of this form of thing. It's like, you know, trying to work out what Thomas the Tank actually is.
The train.
Yeah, but in a
Is
normal
he,
train,
though? Is
he's
he?
not a normal train. Normal trains aren't like that.
Have you seen like
I've never seen a train with a face before, I'm going to be honest with you.
No.
have you seen
No,
that
well,
meme
what
where it's
works.
like somebody's like hiding inside the train and it's like just his face is on the front and stuff like
Oh my god.
it's horrific.
That's kind of horrifying.
Absolutely horrendous.
Right. Okay. So we have been talking about it, but let's start with the end because we usually like round off at the end what we think. But let's start with that. I'll go with Sam first because he has a very good insight to this movie.
It was great, loved it.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the 20 minutes that you watched earlier, didn't you?
hmm
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'd lie and say that was as much as I could handle, but it wasn't. It was just because I had really bad
Internet.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emma, what did you think of it?
I thought it was a waste of my time.
Okay. Excellent. Andrew.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty bad. Yeah.
This is coming from Andrew.
I
as
know,
well. He
yeah.
likes everything.
Yeah.
It's like,
He finds
I mean,
positives in everything.
He gives
It's- well,
70% on another shit movie before, remember? So
yeah. Well, I mean, the
Uh,
thing is, right, on this, the later two stories are marginally all right, but I just couldn't get over how terrible the animation was in it.
yeah,
It was janky as hell.
yeah.
It was stuttery janky, not really well drawn.
The CG was awful.
CG was awful. I mean, that I understand that was an experimental thing at the time, so that's a bit, you can forgive it to a certain extent. But I can't really forgive the jankiness of the drawn animation when
Yeah, it was all jerky, wasn't it?
you come to expect a certain quality control in Disney, and that was not there.
Yeah, but remember now, this is straight to VHS, so our old JPEG was in charge of this.
Yeah, this is it. It's just, yeah, it was not good, and also it felt like pretty much what it was. It felt like a sort of failed TV series that they just slapped together and made a film out of it.
Which is actually what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is it. I did look that up actually, and
Yeah.
and
Well,
it makes it.
Bit of
what it is.
spoilers. I'm going to lose views for next week's video, which is the Disney movie facts video. I struggled to get facts about this movie, so we're probably going to cover all the facts that I found in about it. So we've already mentioned about Mrs. Potts ones. That's one of the facts, and we mentioned that it was a TV show that failed, so they didn't actually make it into a TV show. So, yeah, there we go. Tune in next week to see what other facts that we're speaking about in this one.
Yeah.
What about Belle when she's looking at the book and she just looked very weird? She just looked awful.
Yeah. She looked weird quite on a lot of angles. And that's what I mean by about, like, there was the quality control on it. I don't know. They just kind of cared, really.
Her eye kept going in different directions.
Yep.
Looks like a chameleon, just like one eye was going way off.
So does her name mean beauty in this? Gaston's looking down from wherever he resided when he died, and he's like, "Oh, I'm glad I didn't get out with them." Oh no, he's alive in this bit, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'm assuming these are all prequel because they've gone go back to the beach. They do every time.
Yeah.
Both, it's one of those trapped stories where you can't really go forward without ruining it, so you've got to sort of fit it in that frame of the first film, unfortunately. But
all right, well, let's talk about the first story, which is The Perfect World.
Yes.
And I thought Beast was a little charming, and then he goes nuts. It's like,
yeah, I think
charming.
there's certain sections in that particular story where you go, bloody hell, Belle, you're making far too many excuses for him.
yeah.
Get rid of him. He was
I've got
abusive.
written down gaslighting Belle to apologize.
Yeah.
But then she goes, "No, I'm not going to apologize unless he apologizes." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
so it's
I suppose. Yeah.
So
I don't think she was there, but yeah, that was quite interesting.
I got barely any fucking points, really. It's like I got one of my points is Lumiere is with another woman yet again.
Yes.
It's shocking.
Now this,
He is shocking.
yeah.
Especially when the whole next
all over the
episode is
place.
all about bloody Lumiere and Fifi, the
Oh,
duster.
I know that they've suddenly decided it's a thing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot about that. And
It's
then,
because they rewatched the movie and were like, "Oh shit, yeah."
Oh no, we'll have to get rid of that chandelier.
Yeah.
It's like they went, "There's a department. We got to do this thing called Beauty and the Beast," and they got never heard of it. Oh well, it's just about this woman in this castle with this hairy boyfriend and
Randy Candlestick.
getting it off. Think like Carry On films.
Yeah.
Go for it. And then it's like, what now? It was supposed to be. Oh dear.
It's just like, yeah, okay. Oh, let's bring her back for her own story.
Well, He's the James Bond of Beast Castle. That's what he is. What you can say.
Well, yeah.
Find some interesting things about voice actors.
Go on in. I think I know what you're on about. Yeah, go on.
Right. Well, you got Webster, LaPlume, and Crane.
Mm-hmm.
And Webster was played by the voice actor who did Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Rumbled in my tumble.
Rumbled
in my tumbly.
LaPlume was also the voice of Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Cool. He's rude. He's cool but rude. So
this is it. And Crane was the voice of Prowl and Ultra Magnus. Jeff Bennett. Yeah.
Well, I suppose.
Let's just talk about Transformers instead.
Yeah.
I suppose after Prowl and Ironhide died in 1985, he probably didn't have any work for 13 years. Then did he? Like so.
Well, yeah. I suppose he had the fourth season where Ultra Magnus was about.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Into Rodimus Winch. But yeah.
But you didn't say what I thought you were going to say. Mrs. Potts sounds so odd.
Well, yeah, she doesn't sound like the real Mrs. Potts.
Because
Had
it's
she
not. It's
by that point, or was she just not in it?
not. She didn't die. She died this year.
Oh, yeah.
Or last year. Yeah, she died last year. Yeah. Bloody hell, man.
Just didn't want to have anything more to do with it.
If I haven't seen someone in a while, I assume they're dead. So watch out, you two.
Haven't heard Adam hasn't been around.
Dead.
Must be dead.
Dead.
I haven't seen Adam in 3 weeks. Where is
Dead.
he?
Dead.
Gotta
True.
be dead.
Dead.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, dead.
Just makes so much sense.
Yeah, it's Johnny's
Makes life
doing
easier when you presume.
Johnny's doing all the videos on the channel wearing an Adam mask. So
I've managed to create Adam's AI voice. What you're hearing right now is AI.
Yeah.
This is Adam. I've
hang
programmed
on.
him in.
oh, what? Let me see if I got an effect.
What do you mean an effect? There's no.
You pay good
you
money
are
for-
an effect, Adam. You aren't real.
I am not
AI.
real. This is my real voice.
That is his real voice.
That is my real voice.
Yeah, that's exactly what he sounds like. That's what he sounds like in real life.
Like
Real
and
life.
subscribe.
The record.
I don't know what else to say other than let's move on to the next point. Bye.
If you subscribe to the premium level, you
Yeah.
can have a little bit of Adam Ash.
Yes.
Adam.
Yeah, we
Alright.
send it in the post. Yeah,
We
a
send
little
it
bit
along
of
with,
hash
with a jar
on
of
his
fart.
body.
Oh, was
Yeah.
I blipped?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
exactly what you don't.
Cool.
Adam, we don't talk about what happened to you.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
It's
Try
too
not to.
upsetting.
It is too upsetting.
Because it didn't
Fans
work.
don't need to
It
hear
didn't
this.
work.
God damn it!
You cannot stop me.
Nobody can stop him.
I have the blood of the mouse in me.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to get that? Look at that.
Nah.
I get that.
Keeps me youthful.
Nah. Ooh.
Right.
Oh.
Does anybody have any other points about the perfect world?
No, other than it probably wasn't perfect.
No.
But it certainly wasn't perfect
Mm.
by any means. No. Yeah, it was probably even worse than flipping. What was it? Jafar's Return or whatever it was.
Return of Jafar.
Nothing could be worse than that.
No, the animation was worse.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Maybe the plot wasn't. But
And then Beast just throwing them out into the cold.
oh yeah, just Beast being an absolute
He would
bastard.
Yeah, admittedly. Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's the point. But
They wouldn't die, though. They're made of paper.
well,
He could have frozen and then like shattered into like little
Oh,
splinters.
maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
yeah. I mean, weather does have a thing on paper.
They got thrown out for all of like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But they made out, and it's like, oh, they've been out there for weeks.
Oh, I hope they last the winter. Oh.
Emma, that's why you were like if you get locked out of the D&D room
What?
Please, let
It's
me
like,
back
let me in. You've been gone for 2 seconds. No, that's never
I'm at
happened.
the window going,
Yeah.
let me in.
Adam, we are
Let me in.
always
Don't let her in. That's
the
not the
D&D.
real Emma.
We're always in the D&D room. Yeah.
In the morgue.
It never
underneath.
ends.
Life is D&D.
And death.
Yeah.
Plenty of death.
Adam would know all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure do.
Yes, I know all about death.
And you.
Right. So then, oh no, that's just bad, Emma. No, I still haven't got over that. Like so.
Oh dear.
Right.
Oh, no.
So the next one was Fifi's Folly, which was all about
yeah.
the duster.
That was a better story.
It's a
Yes.
slightly better story.
Yeah.
I have more points about this one.
Oh,
Oh,
good,
okay.
good.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Um,
Didn't get this
Oh,
far, mate.
thank you. I've just had a hot
Oh.
chocolate made for me.
You missed the better story.
Oh.
I know. I only saw the pants. This is
Ah.
me in this. Yeah.
At least the second story had a bit of humour in it.
Yeah.
A little.
A
was a
little bit of humour.
A couple of little good bits in it. You know, I quite liked
Okay.
Beast Castle Fire Brigade. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah.
With the punch bowl and Mrs. Potts with all the cups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was,
And I couldn't understand how Lumiere was taking a lot of liberties with his flame hands. How he didn't set the whole place alight. I don't know. Because there's a point where he grabs Belle's hand and Belle grabs his flame to give him a handshake. And he's just like, yeah, there's no reaction there. It's like, are these flames real? Do they exist?
Yeah. That's a question we should all ask ourselves.
Are flames real?
Are these flames real?
Fiery.
Oh my god, what if they're not?
Are my friends real? I don't know.
Don't know.
Anything real?
No, one day I remember.
Oh yeah, one is AI to be fair.
I do not know what you are talking about. I am real.
It's exactly what an AI would say.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Very true.
Give the job to these hard-working Adam.
Yeah, yeah.
What I didn't get is like with this one is it's the 5th date and they need to make it special. What's so special about 5th dates? Am I missing something with the relevance of a 5th date?
Maybe that's the best Lumiere like ever had.
Yeah.
I did like maybe usually there's one date and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mm.
Nobody could put up with
Oh,
him.
yeah, yeah.
That's it.
Or they only have one date a year or something.
Yeah,
Could be a
because
French
like they were on about their first date when they were actually like human, and how many decades have they been?
But do they record time properly? Because the guy who's the clock is a person as well. Perhaps he hasn't been, because there was a moment in one of them. I can't remember which film it was in.
Yeah,
That he forgot to tell the time to Beast.
yeah, yeah.
And he went, "You don't know the time." And he went, "Oh,
Well, of course I know the time. It's
I don't think he knows the time. I think he's just making shit up.
yeah, but
I think nobody knows how to tell the time in Beast Castle. They've all forgotten. They could have been there for millions of years.
yeah, but the thing is with him, it's 8:20 all the time because that's his moustache.
It-
Like so,
That's my point. So he's right twice a day.
Yes, we only had making it up.
yeah.
We
I guess
crashed
that's
it.
more times a day than some people.
Yeah, everybody else hasn't got a clue, so they just
Yeah,
go with it.
yeah.
They don't know about it.
Exactly.
I got written here. Fifi is jealous with Lumiere and Belle. What about all the other women he's with in the castle?
Yeah. Flippin' heck. Well, she's only been on 5 dates with him, so it's pretty new to her.
It takes him a long time to get around every woman.
Yeah. She's lucky that it's 5 times.
That's
It's
probably
usually
why
just
it is.
one.
That's probably why it's the 5th date now, because it's the first time he's doing a 5th date. Because like he's gone on all the other women 4 times so far.
Yeah.
Or maybe she's been really naive and it's lasted to 5, and then she's finally dawned on her that, you know, he's a bit of a rogue.
A James Bond.
Yeah.
Going to you.
A bit of a James Bond.
Bit of a James Bond without the license. Which makes it even worse somehow.
The legal Bond.
So he wasn't even told to do it. He did it off his own merit. Pure evil.
I've written quite a questionable point here because like, do you know like that little tub thing that they went on and stuff? First of all, I thought it was a bathtub.
Oh yeah, I thought it was a bathtub, but
Yeah.
apparently it's a bowl in it. He said. at one
Yeah.
point.
But it's like
It was great.
the bathtub is also sentient, isn't it, in the castle?
Yes.
So I've got bathtub sees furry dick often.
Yeah, he
Yes.
does.
Yes.
So I'd feel
Or does
sorry
he?
for that one. But
Or
he's
does
probably
he?
he was
Because-
probably the person, you know, like lords and princes and stuff like that. They used to have people washing them. So
Oh
they never-
yeah.
So
yeah.
it's probably
yeah.
that was probably them anyway, wasn't it? Like so.
Yeah. But then, his eyes are on the outside, so maybe he just feels them more than sees them.
What if somebody turned into the soap?
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Well, they're all doing things inside things, so it's definitely worse. Because there was bits. What was it? Was it Chip that was actually spitting tea out through his mouth
Yeah.
through the side of the cup, not out the top? And that I found that interestingly disturbing. Because you think,
and that's
okay,
most disturbing.
what's the anatomy of a sentient cup?
Don't know, Andrew. Ask
It's
him.
a lot of perplexing questions.
Andrew,
Very
you've got to
interesting
draw this
questions.
now. You've got to draw the like insides, where all the intestines and stuff like that
Where's all
are
the
inside
organs?
this-
Where's
yeah.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
liver, where's the lungs, everything? How does it all squeeze into the anatomy of a cup at the atomic level?
I'm going to be real with you, Andrew.
Yeah.
I think it's just magic.
Yeah,
I
but
don't think
even
they've got
magic,
little organs in there.
nothing is inexplicable, only unexplained.
Also, magic
Yeah.
comes at a price.
Yeah, magic can be explained.
And the price is your organs. That is the price.
Possibly.
Organ. They just get in the way.
Perhaps they're dismantling.
Wait a
Your
minute.
organs are
Then we-
problematic when you think about it. Because
Yeah,
our
they go
organs
wrong.
will fail us. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe,
Oh, yeah, the human body is a design flaw.
maybe that
Yeah.
every person in that castle, their organs turned into an organ pipe from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
2?
don't bring him back into
Oh
it.
God! Do you mean
Yeah.
Do you mean to say he's just sat in a vat of other people's organs constantly?
Yes.
Wow. Or perhaps there's a pocket dimension where all this stuff is, just waiting to be handed out when it's finished.
Oh, like
When it's finished.
you really quickly got to ram all the organs
Yeah.
back in.
It's only the face of the people that have been sellotaped to the cutlery and stuff.
Oh my god.
It's the only bit you're allowed to keep.
Yeah, some people have got actual faces.
Well, some
Other
people got
don't.
arms and
Other
stuff.
people aren't allowed them.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the knives didn't have any faces. They were just bent and sort of like whacking each other, and they go, okay, they're sentient, but they didn't actually have any eyes or mouths,
No,
did
they
they?
didn't.
That's true.
No.
I don't think the plates have got faces and stuff, are they?
I don't know. And sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. I
Yeah.
guess it depends on the
And
animators.
some people don't talk.
Mm.
Some people are given more sentience than others for
Yeah.
some reason.
But maybe
Based
that's
on your level of sin.
yeah. Maybe it's maybe it's more based on your level of how much interaction you had with the master.
Oh, so if you're like
So
a little
if you're a serf,
dirt groveler.
you're not going to say anything
Like,
to
just
but
like me.
you're not allowed to speak. Whereas somebody like Cogsworth might have been a lot higher up and he would have talked to him all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
Perhaps it's something like that. And like, Mrs. Potts is like, they're all the head of something. They're like, oh, I'm the head of the kitchen, whatever.
Mrs. Potts is like his mummy.
But that's what I'm saying.
His mummy.
Perhaps it's
Oh.
more
aha! I got a dirty thumb.
you're pinched on.
Mummy.
Aha! Aha!
Yeah, that's quite an interesting thought.
See, and this is why everyone listens to our podcast, for Andrew's deep, insightful
Deep dive.
thoughts. Yeah.
Into the theories. of-
Nobody will ever think of these things other than Andrew. So
Look, you've got to think
Yeah.
of these because they catch you out.
Because he got a sick mind.
Sick mind. He really does.
with,
I will
Oh my god.
when Andrew dies, we are donating his brain to science. Just be like,
Oh.
like understand this man. It's like he's got the answers to everything. So
Well, I don't know about the answers.
The questions. You've got the questions.
I can answer a question with a question.
Right then, what about evil Fifi? I've got hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Yes. Oh, that was another thing. Talking about weird anatomy in objects, right? Think of how chilling this is, right? You've got the punch bowl, yeah?
Yeah.
You love that punch.
Yeah, he was really cool. But is it Lumiere or Cogsworth gets the welding kit out, right? And he welds 2 ladles to the bottom of the punch bowl. Now they would have been people.
Yeah, they.
Who were they?
So this is the
That's
thing
the big
now.
question. Who was the victim?
Who were they?
The victims for
We
their
have
date.
to stand up for them, for their right.
Yeah, they probably couldn't
Legal
protest.
They
probably
weren't
couldn't
talking.
protest
Legal rights, baby.
voices.
Yeah, they didn't have voices or mouths.
And they got welded. Their bodies physically got melted.
Imagine when they
into
turn
the
back.
punch bowl. Yeah, they'd be, oh my god, it'd be like some Shoggoth from Call of Cthulhu. It'd be like, oh.
It would have
You
been
know,
the thing.
now.
Creatures from the thing, like, pretty much.
Yeah, just
I
literally.
do like this thought. It makes beating Beast a lot more exciting to me.
Well, this is what it's really about. This is what's really going on up at the castle. They think it's a
Yeah.
fairy tale, it's all nice as pie and everything, but when you look into the detail, it's just pure horror.
And their candlesticks feather dusted banging all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's a very horny house, isn't it, really?
Right.
And candlesticks and chandeliers and
Chandeliers. They look
candlesticks
more like octopus.
and candlesticks and angels from the Christmas
That's
tree
it. The Christmas tree.
and candlesticks and clocks.
A lot of candlesticks going
It's
around.
going to be candlesticks and like everything, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yep.
Just Lumiere. Just Lumiere.
Just Lumiere.
It's
Well,
Lumiere
yeah,
and
I
Lumiere.
mean, you're talking about how horny it is. But when Fifi, well, Sam wouldn't have seen it. When Fifi is practically trying to seduce Cogsworth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
Was it?
Yeah,
Was it awkward?
Cogsworth, just not having a clue. Just brilliant.
Madam.
Cogsworth, asexual icon.
Or just out of practice.
Maybe he's not into
Yeah,
feather
they-
dusters,
they-
if you know what I mean.
I don't remember
Yeah,
what
fair.
to do.
I was saying in the live action, he runs away from his wife, doesn't he?
Does he?
Yes, he does at the
Yeah.
end, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they
Why?
get changed.
Yeah,
What did his
Mikkel.
wife turn into?
No, his wife is
Yeah,
part of
this
the
is very
is a
true.
woman from the village.
From the village,
Oh!
yeah, she finds him
And
again.
and then when they're all human and they come up and stuff and they're going, oh, Cogsworth, and he's like, oh no, not her, and he's like runs off and stuff like that.
Oh my god!
Ah, that's right, I remember that. Yeah, that's good.
Uh,
Funny.
best bit of the live action. Aha! Do we have anything else about Fifi's Folly?
I mean, the ending was exciting. I suppose.
Yes, I like that. I like the whole
They
know.
almost died.
going around on the sled, and yeah, it was getting pretty epic. You know,
Yeah, it's because like, it kind of like it was like wrapping up, wasn't it? And then it's like, hang on, she was like sabotaging that, and it's like, oh, okay, it's not finished yet.
Ooh.
no.
She's like, oh, I'm having a lovely. Ah!
Yeah, did she forget that she sabotaged it?
Yeah,
and stuff like that?
apparently.
Yeah.
I don't think he's with her because she's smart, Adam, unfortunately.
Is it because of her feathers? Is it?
Yeah.
Aha.
Oh,
All right, so the last one then is Broken Wing.
wing.
Yeah. So Sam,
Oh,
Now is your
Beast hates birds.
There we go.
He hates birds. Yeah.
well done.
Birds.
Well done, Sam. You executed that well.
Birds.
Well done.
Had nothing to do with birds. No, it did have a bit.
Yeah,
well, at least one bird.
I
in
give
it.
Sam
think
something to
that's
say because he hasn't.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Adam's always looking out for me, you know, when I don't do my homework properly.
You must have been a nightmare in school.
Yeah, I never did homework.
Sorry, sir, my pen didn't work.
But it was read a book.
I can't read.
I used my pen to read and it didn't work.
I need the pen to point at the words so I can understand them.
I look forward
So
to
disappointed at you.
I look forward to the next podcast because you haven't watched that at all, Sam. Have you?
I watched that. It's alright, I'm going to do some research while you guys are talking.
Oh yeah, you've got to watch that
okay.
one.
Oh.
Get on it now.
Yeah. Bye, Sam. See you later.
See ya in a couple of hours, boys.
Right. Yeah. It's like I got 3 points for the last one.
Yeah.
So the first one was what Sam said. Beast hates birds? ?
Yeah.
Think when and why.
No. I didn't say he hates birds with a question mark.
Right,
I said he hates birds.
Oh yeah. So
If you think about the first film,
Okay.
when he's out in the
sorry,
snow,
Sam. Yeah.
when he's out in the
That's no
snow
problem.
feeding the birds out of its hand, he's looking like he's having a lovely
But
time.
is that after this encounter?
Oh, like she
He
cured
learns
him
to
of his
love them.
bird phobia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Questionable.
Got to ask these important questions.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I did notice that the bird in question had an absolutely stunning toupee.
Uh,
Very unbirdly. They love drawing birds.
Unbeardly.
Yeah, they love drawing.
That's a good word.
Question is,
You know, like-
Andrew, did he have teeth?
Look like Donald Trump. What? Did he have teeth?
Yeah, did he
I
have
think
teeth?
he did have teeth. I'm sure he had teeth.
we should have got our bird expert on the show.
Yeah,
for this one.
Yeah. I'm sure I saw
Yeah,
some
we should,
at one
we
point
should dial her in.
because birds do have teeth. Yeah.
Birds
I think we're going to
definitely
have
have
to one
teeth.
day just randomly ring her up and just be like, yeah, we're recording a podcast right now.
So, what do you think about the
bird.
Pocahontas tour?
I think it was really good.
Most
Well, remember
importantly,
now,
birds with teeth.
remember she liked Aladdin, King of Thieves, remember?
Shocking. Yeah.
Yeah, favorite film of all time.
Yeah. My second point I got by this one out of 3 is switched off with these. I like just switched. And I was like, I was watching them, but I wasn't actually watching them. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like, when I just
it wasn't
stare in the
bursting
screen,
in.
it's like, yeah, it was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why I have no point.
Mm.
I was like, what can I say about this?
This is the episode where Cogsworth doesn't know the time and where
yes, yeah.
Belle's eye goes funny at the dinner table.
Oh yeah.
Maybe she's a doppelganger.
Oh, maybe she is.
Doppelganger.
What is it about all these episodes?
Maybe
where-
she's IA or AI or OU. I don't know. Maybe robots.
or I
Aye.
or like I.
Well, that's 'cause their eyes are in different directions.
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Right.
Try I.
Right.
I just love the fact as well that Belle says to Beast, "Well, I forgot all about you."
Yes.
Oh my god,
Yes,
I
you
know!
did. I remember.
It's like, wow. Okay.
I was sat at the dinner table waiting for you.
Yeah. Sounds like Belle's been replaced
Well,
by AI.
forgot about- yeah. Wow. So that was brilliant. I just thought, yeah, and that's my last point. I thought, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. Well, I got Cogsworth singing is great. Apparently.
Mhm.
Birds release. Fall off roof. Right.
Oh yeah,
Birds
he
release
released
fall
Oh,
it.
yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he fell off
Birds
the,
release.
off the roof, and then he came back with his girlfriend,
Who did?
the bird.
See, I
Oh
switched
yeah,
off.
He had a girlfriend at the end,
he did have a good.
just because.
And she was bigger than him.
Yeah.
She was
Yeah.
buff bird.
Uh-huh.
Buff bird. Yeah, well,
Oh.
there we go then.
There we go. Yeah.
Can I just
I
say,
like-
it's-
yeah.
we're only 35 minutes in so far on this podcast. And we're
Yeah,
pretty
sorry
much
everyone.
wrapping up.
This is terrible.
We're pretty much wrapping up. So, go on, Andrew. What else you
Well,
got?
Well, I think we've been over a hell of a lot of it, to be honest with you. yeah, I just like it definitely showed what it was. It was definitely this is short stories that ramp up sort of messages. Like the first one is like, yes, try not to argue,
Gaslighting.
sort things out. Yeah, well, yeah, that's another thing. So they all had like little heart messages, which you could
Morals
easily,
of the story.
yeah, definitely designed to throw at kids on a Saturday morning or something. Do you know what I mean? Definitely had that kind of vibe about it. I don't think it was particularly executed very well. I like the idea of it, of like, putting like, short stories about it and like presenting it like, oh, it's from a book, like, that sort of thing. That kind of was the only real good thing about it, I suppose. There's a bit of sameness, a lot of just, oh, right, Beast is always the bad guy. Beast is always chasing everyone around.
I suppose that's the TV show like plot.
Yeah, trying to wrap it up in a quick mini story. But it felt a little samey. It felt like there could have been a lot more interesting stories and variant things going on.
Yeah.
But I get it if you think of it like, oh, this used to be a series. Because if you had a week in between these, you might go, oh, they're rubbish.
You wouldn't come back.
Yeah, well,
or you'd forget about it. Yeah.
Yeah, got a bit of time to.
I wonder
go
what
like,
this is like. Oh shit, it's this one again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I'm just gonna watch this while I'm eating my tea or something. You know what I mean? But yeah. That's points though. I think I've got here jaunty hat, but I can't remember who was wearing jaunty hat. Somebody somewhere was wearing a jaunty hat, and I've written it down.
It's important.
As important.
Was it Lumiere? When he goes out on his date with Fifi.
It is in Fifi's Folly. Yes, he's wearing a jaunty hat.
Yeah, he puts his hat down on the side to be cool and seductive.
That's it. And I just can't understand why he didn't catch fire.
Well, no, because it's his night cap. Do you know, like it's the cap that he put on to put the flame.
It puts it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lack of oxygen puts it out.
Yeah. Because that's
what does that do into his anatomy? Is that his brain?
Is that why he's so horny? Because he ain't got any oxygen.
Oh,
No
so
oxygen in the brain.
Constantly on fire.
Yeah. Right. Okay then. Anything else then, Andrew? Or?
Yeah. Other than Beast being well over the top.
Thank God this is the last one of these we got to do.
Yeah, it is. Until
No more.
Is there no more bells other than the live action?
You are wrong, Emma.
Oh, what?
We still have Belle's Tale of Friendship.
Oh,
I'm skipping that week.
And that is the last one in the Renaissance era.
Oh, that might be better.
No.
Yeah, it might be worse.
It's, to be honest, we've only got one more main movie left. All the others are straight to VHS next.
All right. And we know some of them are good.
One of them is good for you.
Lion King.
I would argue maybe two.
Okay.
I don't know what are.
You're on about the next one, are you, Emma?
Maybe.
Well, we should discuss this in the next podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe for that. Yeah. No. Right then. Okay, so it is time for Battle Royale.
Whatever won last wins again, because from the sounds of it, it was a really shit film.
Oh, what did win last?
Who won? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Hercules.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, he got defeated by somebody.
No, he didn't.
Because I thought it was massively unfair because everybody was saying, "Oh, he's mortal now."
No. There was a massive debate, Andrew, but then it was the massive debate against Enchanted Christmas.
We were talking about the power of bloody Christmas.
So Christmas won.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It didn't. We
Didn't it?
No. Yeah, Andrew, go back and listen to it.
I can't remember. I
Go back and listen to our podcast, young man.
Somebody beating Hercules.
No, Hercules won because we found a technicality and things like so. Christmas.
Sounds like someone rigged it.
What was the technicality?
I think it was a roll of a dice, Andrew.
Oh, right, that kind of technicality. Right. Okay.
So we have right. So I established earlier that we are calling it Belle's Magical World, not Beauty and
Belle's
the Beast's
Magical
Magical World.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is just Belle and her magical world versus Hercules.
Right.
Now this is difficult because
Is
again, she got the entire world.
But there's a way of looking at
And
this.
it's magical, Andrew.
Yes, but there's a way of looking at this because if you read it, like as in like Belle's magical world.
Yeah, she owns the world.
No, hang on. Belle's magical world. Well, Belle's magical world is all in her head. So
True.
you know,
Not.
True.
Could
Yeah, no. Yeah, she is.
Not
loopy.
in her head, though.
She's
if you
loopy.
If you take it from
All
like
this
the world is from perception, then yes,
No,
it is.
no, it's not in her head, though. These
It's
people
all. There's
are
no such
running
thing as the
around
beast.
And they are candlesticks, Andrew.
No, they're not, Emma. There's no such thing as a haunted castle and things. Gaston
Yeah, there
was
is.
What
right.
if it's all bollocks? What if we're just listening to her ramblings in a mad padded
No.
cell?
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
don't talk about her that way.
Well, I'm just saying. That's
Don't
what you
talk
read.
about her that way.
No.
But what do you think? What is
The magical
okay,
world, Andrew.
so what is so powerful in her magical world that could topple Hercules?
Well, the fact that it's an entire world.
A god. That
And technically,
kind of,
the gods are part of the world.
yeah, but the gods technically
And
made
they're
the
magical.
world. So
Hercules didn't, though.
no, but his daddy did.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
He
Didn't he?
daddy did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, all right. The Titans did before him, right? But piggybanked. But anyway, they did a lot more than Belle's ever done
No.
Oh.
in making worlds.
Sam, I think this is where we
No,
leave.
what? Never made a fucking world.
This is the end. This is the end.
How is
Hercules
Belle?
is the wrong one. He killed his wife.
But how has Belle made the world? It's just Belle.
didn't
Hercules
make the
is
world.
wrong. on that.
She is the world.
No, the title.
Yes, the
Belle is the magical world. It says Belle's magical world.
Okay, so Belle
it's-
got a magical world.
So it's but it's from her perspective.
I don't know why I'm arguing because you're all going to flip the vote against me anyway.
Okay, well, all right. But I'm just saying, right?
But you know,
Why-
any bit I
why-
can let ever have a true princess.
No. Look. If there's a good reason, right, for this magical world to be more powerful than
Andrew,
Hercules, then I'm
got
listening to it.
Andrew, she got a world. That's the entire
But
world.
what world?
The magical world.
Which is
Magic.
what's
And
that?
the world. Unicorn.
What's that magic?
Unicorn.
guys. I think
Any
And the whole
unicorn.
podcast.
Any unicorn.
The world.
Andrew and
I've never
Emma.
seen a unicorn Beauty and the Beast.
Andrew,
She didn't
Emma.
even imagine the world.
Stop arguing for a second.
No.
I think you two should do the podcast in the same room more often because this is hilarious. Just seeing the two of you having a domestic like on a podcast. It's brilliant.
I just want to hear out how Belle is going to take out Hercules. That's all I need.
Because she got a world, Andrew.
What's she
He
going to
just
do with the
went
world?
mad.
Got the whole world in
Now
her
I-
In
hands.
her hands, she's got the
The whole wide world
world.
in her
In
hands.
her hands.
So she's
She's
just
got
going
the
to.
entire world on her side,
So she-
Andrew, and it's magical.
So she's going to just throw it onto Hercules
No, she'll she'll unite the world.
against Hercules.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's
And
how
is she
I'm doing
definitely
it.
not mental? Is she definitely not mental?
No, she's not mental.
could be mental.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well, if
okay.
she's not
so-
mental, and like if the whole world.
If
But then
the
Emma,
whole
I'm
world-
gonna bring up something you said before this podcast.
Mm.
I'm not voting. I can't remember your exact words. It's me ad libbing. Belle won't win anyway. It was a shit film.
It was a shit film, but she still. I still argue her and her world is better than.
I
just
knew you were going to
Hercules.
fight for her corner so much, even though you said you weren't going to for this one.
I love it. I do love it.
Tell
There's,
me,
there's a
when no
passion
one
there, you know.
Telling you now.
So well, the question is, shall we give it to Belle?
No, you're not gonna let her win, are you?
I don't know. I'm intrigued.
She's
We
got
could-
a magical world.
I'm intrigued on this magical world of hers.
We could do because Hercules does have
can't.
another film coming up, so he'll come back. Like so.
You said bloody Quasimodo had the bloody all of Notre Dame on its side.
That's true. Yeah, we did say
that's
that.
because he did.
Yeah, because it was in the title. She's got the entire world, and it's magical.
Yeah, but I don't think
That's better than bloody Notre Dame.
I don't think Notre Dame could take out Hercules.
No, but you apparently said it could take out Beast. Yeah, and I would argue.
Beast isn't a god. He's just a furball.
No,
with
he's
claws.
not.
He's big. He's powerful. Yeah, but he's not. He can't beat
It's
lava.
very...
Beast, not Beast. Sorry. Hercules is only a demigod.
Yeah, which is better than anything in this world.
No, it's a magical word.
It's a magical godness.
Sam, how long do we let this argument go on for?
I don't know, but I'm loving
Yeah,
it.
but that's
know,
why I
it's
thought he
brilliant.
lost
Sit here
last
and
time.
enjoy.
I thought he
I got some popcorn.
Okay, so
Pop
Go
me
on
some too.
all right, so
Okay.
okay.
Vote for you,
No, it's okay. I just want to understand how the world could beat Hercules.
Because it's magical.
We can't keep saying just because it's magical.
It's the entire world.
Okay, but
Meg
Are we
is
talking-
part of that world.
Meg,
Yeah.
what the Meg with
No,
Jason Statham?
yeah, that is as well.
Oh,
Megara
hell
is part
yeah.
of the world.
Megara.
Yeah,
Right.
Hercules lady friend. You
Yeah,
forgot
but
about
is
her,
it
haven't you?
Right.
is it though? Because like
But,
she didn't turn up in this shit film.
Well, the question is, right, I think what we really have to think
Part of
about
the
here,
world.
Part of the world, yes,
what
but
we
I'm
got
trying
to
to.
really think about is what is part of Belle's canon world, magical world.
Yeah,
Everything
that's-
magical.
that's what I'm
the
saying.
world.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get the loadout of the power of Belle's world, whatever that is.
We're going off the titles of the film.
So you're going off
She's got
everything,
the world.
everything that could be conceived.
Ah,
Yeah.
she
She
hasn't-
can only
Planet
be
Disney.
beaten by Hercules and the universe.
But she hasn't got the world. This is Belle's magical world. So
Which-
it's like
which I
it could
think is
be
a bit of
just the
imagination.
castle.
Their
Just the
little
castle. That is
universe, I
her
guess.
world. Yeah. Yeah, that's her
Right.
world. So pretty much she has got every single
Wait,
enchanted
here's
item
the thing.
in that castle.
Is this
So-
why Belle was trapped? Because if so, her magical world is just the castle.
Yeah.
That's all she knows.
Yeah, but this
That's
is
her
it.
magical world.
You need to understand the parameters because she's got a library of everything of the outside of the world as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's still connected.
And haven't you seen her dad's mad, powerful wood chopper machine?
Yeah, exactly,
To be
yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
actually, I don't think Hercules could take that. to be honest.
I think you should patent that. That'll be that'll be like a military.
Nobody can beat Maurice. I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
This was Maurice's world. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh my
Maurice's
God.
inventive world. There you go. Right.
Because I suppose if she's got a library that's got ancient Greek stories, then she'd have a duplicate of Hercules in her world
How?
because it's all connected to her world, which is
What?
the world.
So if she opens
in-
the book, it materializes a Hercules.
No, but I'm just saying, right? That
Oh, no, because
okay,
I see.
she's got she got enchanted and locked into the castle, right? But are we included her entire life as a world, which would include proper Hercules, right? Or are we just
how we look
restraining it
way too
to
much into these
because-
things?
because the title doesn't define only her enchantment.
No,
and
it's her magical
her
world.
magical world, which is her perception, right?
Because if you're saying it's her imagination as well, imagination can be a god.
Yeah,
Because
but
you
it
could
can't-
imagine.
An
it's a
interesting
The
defeat.
thing is, I
question.
see both points, right,
Yeah.
myself, because Belle's magical world technically is what she knows, which is in her thing. So she might have a Hercules book in that library, but her magical world is a Hercules book. It's not Hercules himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but what
true.
I'm saying
It's
is
just a world
yeah,
where a book
Yeah.
exists.
Yeah.
that might as well
then-
be. But then, are we including what she knew before she got enchanted in the castle?
She's not
if
enchanted
it's-
though.
No, but she got basically kept in the castle, right?
But her world is.
But her world is not just that castle and that valley; it's her entire life, and she was well learned, so she'd know about ancient Greece, and she'd know about Hercules, and she'd know about the rest of the world.
I just
So if
love
you
the
include all
fact
that-
that this debate has been going on for 15 minutes, which is like half
Well-
the time we've talked about the whole film.
Adam,
But it's
it's the
really
important
important.
question.
yeah.
The important questions is more important than this entire film.
Exactly, yeah. All right then. So,
Definitely.
Sam, what's your answer?
don't know. I can't get beyond the fact that Belle's magical world it includes things that are in the books that become real just because they're books.
Yeah, I don't think that's
So I'm gonna
a
have
thing.
to go for Hercules.
Okay. Emma.
Belle's magical in her world.
Okay.
Belle's magical
Andrew.
and her world.
Now is your
Correct.
time.
Oh, sorry. Belle's
Belle's
magical and her
and
magical
her
world.
Belle's magical and her magical world.
Yeah, correct.
That's the title.
Yeah.
Go on, Andrew. You need to make a
Oh my-
decision.
Oh my god, I just don't know.
I
This
don't
is
mind if you vote.
intense.
I don't mind if you want to vote for Hercules.
Well,
I just think you're wrong,
I just think that
and I won't love you anymore.
the title is perplexing. The title is perplexing. It's a bit flawed.
I just think it means the world,
If,
and the world is better than
yeah,
Hercules.
it could. Well, it could be.
I don't mind. Vote whatever you want.
I might have to get another dice on this, guys.
No,
No, Andrew, make a decision.
Stop
Go
it
on,
now.
make a decision, Andrew.
Oh my god.
let Adam go first.
Yeah, go on, Adam.
I'm gonna say Belle's Magical World.
Oh my god.
I knew I liked you, Adam.
It's because of like Fifi and stuff, how like evil she is, and she like almost murdered Lumiere and stuff like that. So I think they would something in that magical world will find a way to destroy Hercules.
Magical world. It's an entire world.
not really much of a world,
I didn't
though.
even watch the film, and I think your point is grasping, Adam. I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm just trying to get across. If you think Notre Dame's good, why don't you think the world is like powerful?
So I don't think. No, I think that in.
Hell.
No, it's
I
just
think it's in any other concept, but I think it's because
he's
right
a god.
when it was Notre Dame, it was Notre Dame versus one man beast, whereas
Yeah.
now it's against a god.
Yeah, of strength.
That is like a demigod.
But that's
But
true.
if she
He is
reads
a
the
god.
book, she'll know how to defeat him as well.
Yeah, because
So go
remember
on,
now,
in the tale, how do you defeat Hercules?
remember now as well. He doesn't.
He goes mad.
Yeah.
What?
He goes mad and
Right.
killed his wife. What happened to him?
Oh god, that's horrible. So how does he go mad?
Oh
By
god, that's horrible.
That's not
by
a Disney.
This is what is going to happen to Andrew now.
a goddess cursed him. Might be what to call it. I can't remember.
So
You get cursed.
he gets cursed by
A goddess.
magic.
Well, Hera.
Could be Hera, I thought. Being miffed about the fact that another infidelity.
Mm.
Right, what are you saying, then, Andrew?
Oh bloody hell! Right, okay. So
Oh bloody hell!
he can be defeated by magic.
Yeah.
He can be defeated by anything because he's immortal.
Well-
He's mortal. He's not immortal. He's not a god. All he's got is
Oh, right,
strength.
Yeah,
okay.
because
And-
remember,
and he can
they
take a
didn't do it
beating.
properly, did
All
they?
right,
Yeah.
this is what. Yeah, okay. Well, this is the clincher then, I suppose, because this is where I got confused with last time because I thought he'd been defeated before. If that is truly the case, then technically it's bloody stupid. I think yeah, something in the house might kill him by just going down his windpipe or something.
They
I
mean the
don't know.
magical world.
Yeah, some magical fork or a knife or a spoon. Shoot down his gullet.
Okay, I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in.
Yeah,
Bitter.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Vote it for it now. I don't know what
Yeah.
you think.
I mean,
Yeah.
3-1 on that one.
Phew.
So no
Yeah.
dice rolls this time.
Yeah.
Fine.
Thank you, Adam, for being Ben.
Doesn't make any
I don't like it. I really don't like it
Yeah,
because
it
like
doesn't make
Hercules
any
should have
sense.
won.
Yeah,
No,
Definitely.
and I say that as someone that loved Hercules.
Hercules
No,
shouldn't be mortal.
Yeah.
He's a
I
demigod.
didn't make
Yeah,
the
but
story.
you say it as someone who loves Hercules, but is Belle's biggest fanboy.
Well, it's Belle over Hercules. Yeah,
Ah!
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't mean I would vote for her just randomly.
I don't know. No.
I'm
You
not
have voted for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 movies. You have voted to the opposing won all the time. I don't think you actually voted for the one that's actually won.
Oh, well, sometimes I'm always right, but none of you
She
believe
likes-
me.
Emma likes to go against the curve,
Yeah,
you know?
true.
She's-
I'm my own woman, that's why.
Yeah.
All right, then. Well, before any more domestics pop up, I think it's time for
There's always room for
Andrew.
another.
I think it's time for Andrew to see us out, please. Andrew.
Oh, right.
I'll mute myself.
Right. Beast Castle. A book, a quill, and a pile of paper meet in a lobby. Oh, La Plume, our lord and master is enraged with our forged apology. What are we going to do? We'll be thrown out for shore, out of the castle, into the snow, to the wolves. Wait. I know. What if we write him a collection of stories? I've got one. How about where Belle innocently helps Lumiere plan a date with Fifi, but Fifi gets the wrong end of the stick and gets jealous. No, wait. I have got one. How's about a story where Belle rescues a wild bird with a broken wing, and she nurses it back to health, even though the master hates things and tries to force it to sing? All right, then, chaps. All right, then. I've got one. How about this, right? The beautiful Belle, right? Picture it. Comes into the dining room, flowing dress, tight bodice, saunters over to the master, and with one flick of her wrist, caresses his cheek while stealing his fork. Then charmingly struts to her end of the table, where she sits, giving him the eye, whilst playfully devouring a well-forked meatball. Then, swinging a well-presented leg up onto the table, she proceeds to tantalizingly reveal, inch by inch, her alluring, divine, tainty, and sensual ankle. It's too much, I say. I have you now. Oh, bloody hell, it's the master. Prepare to feel my wrath. What is this? Stories written for me? Wait. Belle in the dining room? Oh, I'll keep this for later. Yes, you, as you were, man, as you were, and Belle doesn't know this, all right? So